Okay, so I've tilted my camera down now after showing off the 6-string cigar box guitar, just to show off this old speaker cabinet here. The cabinet itself is not actually old. I just got done building that. The cabinet was built to house a speaker that I bought as my first guitar speaker ever back, I guess that would have been about in 1980. It might have been, I'm trying to remember when I was 15. Anyway, I used it to go with this little Epiphone amplifier that I picked up pretty cheap over at Guitar Center. I really love the amp, so I figured, well, you know, pay homage to my old speaker. It was about time I did something with it. Took it out of the rotting burlap cabinet that I built at least 20 years ago, and decided to make this nifty little cabinet out of birch plywood. You see, it has got just did an oil finish on it. Came out pretty nice. I got some actual figuring in the birch plywood. I was surprised at that. We've got some cherry highlights here, and you can see the cherry kind of helps out, act as that inset for the speaker. The grill itself is just one of those subwoofer grills. I surface mounted the speaker, and you can see that instead of using the clips around the subwoofer grill, I was able to put some screws into it underneath the rubber, and that holds it on very securely, and then I don't have to have all those clips. Other feature on the back is these washer jack plates. This was just an idea that struck me, and I decided to go ahead and give it a go. What you do is drill out a large area, this is about 1.5 inches, for one of these fender washers, and drill that down about 1/16 of an inch into the wood, or a little more, and then come back and drill a 1-inch hole all the way through, and then you epoxy these washers right here into the back of your wood, and that leaves you a 1-inch hole on the inside and an inset jack plate on the outside. That 5/16 inch hole in the center of the washer is perfect for these little 1/4-inch jacks. Very cheap and easy way to make your own jack plates if you need to. I just went ahead and inset all my Phillips head screws into the back just to make it look nice. That's it. That's the cabinet. You can see that I did a pretty rough job of finger joining because I decided to try doing it by hand, or actually freehand even. I wasn't even particularly careful about my measurements, but it still looks nice with enough putty on it. Anyway, there you go. The 28-year-old speaker in the new cabinet, and what's exciting is that it still sounds good after all this time. Thanks a lot.